Coming up on the official Celtic FC podcast, Celtic legend Lubo Moravčík is in the studio and he shares his fondest memories from his days at Celtic Park, and he speaks about his special relationship with the Celtic fans.
It's more than 20 years now, and I still have a good relationship with the fans, with the people in Glasgow.
Hello and welcome to the official Celtic FC podcast. I'm Matthew Campbell and I am absolutely delighted to be joined by a true footballing genius here at Celtic Park, Lubo Moravčík. Lubo, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm very happy to be here, and especially today we have a game. And we've been talking about the Celtic last time. I didn't see them live game, I saw on the TV Hearts first half in Bologna. I watched the game a little bit, Celtic was that time good start, but after red cards changed the game and twice draw. Team take more now confidence and by the good results. And Celtic waiting crucial moment in the end of the February, beginning of the March. A lot of hard games against Rangers, against Stuttgart. I think it's exciting for the fans see the Celtic what going to do for rest of the season, because still 6 points.
Yeah.
Hearts is in front, but everything is possible because Hearts play against Rangers. There's also try to catch Hearts. For that it's going to be very exciting end of the season, and maybe I will be back for end of the season for the Celtic Rangers.
Let's hope so. Like you say, we're chatting tonight just before Celtic take on Livingston at Celtic Park. It's obviously brilliant that you're here, and hopefully you bring some of your magic here to Celtic Park tonight. I wanted to ask you, because you're so well loved here at Celtic Park. I'm assuming that you can't walk down the street in Glasgow without Celtic supporters stopping you. What's it like for you to come back here?
Today nobody stopped me because I had
the hood up.
Head up because it was raining.
The usual.
No, it's absolutely for me crazy when after a long time when I left. It's more than 20 years now, and I still have a good relationship with the fans, with the people in Glasgow, with the obviously directors, everybody very nice with me here. You invite me here for the Celtic broadcast. That it's always pleasure to me to speak about Celtic, to be here, watch the Celtic to play. I hope so today it's never easy game because Livingston it's bottom on the table, but still Celtic must attacking, must score the goals. What is good for the fans, because fans come to Celtic to watch the Celtic win, and especially play good and score the goals, nice goals.
Yeah.
That I think I saw the good players. Swedish guy
And Benjamin Nygren.
Very good left foot. Nice score, nice goal against Hearts, free kick. I think Celtic now just need keep going, make the good result, and score the goals. Up front, Czech guy. From Czech Republic. He also scored his first goal for Celtic last game. I think a lot of positive things. Martin is back. Martin has been very successful, is still successful now. I cross fingers for Celtic for end of the season, because it's gonna be what I said, exciting, and fans will be present all game here, and I hope so today as well. Mm-hmm. How many people?
I'm not sure. We'll
55.
Soon, hopefully. Here's hoping.
Hopefully.
Well,
because I brought some Slovak friends today. I hope it's going to be good atmosphere.
Here's hoping. But you mentioned there it's always good to come back and speak about Celtic. I'm aware, obviously, you're wanting to get out and see the game, so I won't take up too much of your time. Let's get straight into it then and talk about Lubo Moravčík, the Celtic years you joined Celtic back in 1998 from Duisburg. Joe Venglos signed you for the club. Talk to me about how the signing came about and what was your relationship like with Dr. Joe?
It was very professional, but also very friendly, because we've been working together in national team on World Cup 1990, and I saw his family, his sons, everybody. His wife Eva, very nice woman. Everybody been very close to me. Very good relationship with the whole family, and Mr. Venglos gave me absolutely honor to play for Celtic, because he brought me here, and that was I didn't expect it when I left from France, and in Duisburg happened all good, and Celtic came really good time. I was really hungry, play good football, play again good football, because in France I think I had a good time, and I was very good prepared physically, because I had a pre-season in Germany. In Germany it's hard work, pre-season, and everything's happened perfect, because I score my all-film game first goals for Celtic, and I really appreciate the relationship with the Celtic fans. Really, really good, and it's still good feeling for me to be back after so long time. When I left 2002, and it's really happiness be back and see the fans and see the stadium. Magic.
And I'm sure it brings back good memories. But you mentioned the fact that very early, I think it's your third game for Celtic, you scored 2 goals here against Rangers, a 5-1 hammering of Rangers here at Celtic Park. Talk to me about that night when you scored 2 goals against Rangers here, because your celebrations always make me chuckle, because you almost don't celebrate the goal. What was the feeling like?
I was under pressure a little bit, because before, when I was talking to Mr. Venglos before the game, he told me that it's a very important game, and he said, "Don't worry, I know about you, everything. I know you're able to play good game." And he put me up front with Henrik as a second striker. And on the beginning that game, I didn't touch a lot of balls, but my first really touch with the ball, I scored goal. Because Henrik was nice, left ball for me.
Yeah.
He didn't strike.
Did you give him a shout to say leave it, or did he know?
I don't remember.
No.
Maybe, but I think Henrik was enough intelligent to see who is the better position. He left ball, and he saw that I'm back to him. And I score. And Mr. Venglos told me before the game, if you have opportunity to shoot, take the chance. Take the chance. Don't looking for better situation. If you have chance to shoot, come on, shooting. And I scored from my first shoot, and that was, I took perfect that ball, because went out of the goalkeeper, difficult to stop it. After second goal was miracle, because I scored. It's football, and end of the day, I didn't realize everything what's happened, in the game, because after I think 10 minutes to go, I think I go out, and I gone out, and a big standing ovation I had. That was my gift from the fans,
And it was such an instant impact that you made. But as a footballer, were you aware of the people who were out there doubting you? Like we're saying, some sections of the media. Were you aware of that? And if you were, did it feel good to sort of I don't know, shut them up straight away?
You know, if you are a player, I was experienced player. I didn't come from nowhere because I played in France a long time. I played World Cup, you know. I had a lot of experience from the big games. But that game, I knew that it's a very crucial moment for me. For that, my focus was really play good game, try to score goal. But I didn't expect I score from my first touch, you know, and I didn't expect I score a header, you know, and everything. I think I was mentally I was ready for this game, and also physically I was good, and I should be concentrated. I was concentrated because first touch goal after header, good position, I score goal. I think my concentration was really high, but because for that I wasn't really I didn't show my happiness after when I score goal because always I was concentrated about the game. And that game, I think, even for whole team was perfect. Henrik scored 2 goals. Barcher came on as a young score goal. I think it was perfect day for everybody. And me too. And after I think everybody understood, then Lubo is not nobody, is somebody. Somebody who knows to play football, who knows to be in this level against that time very good team Rangers, you know, and after I think the nobody been criticized me later on, you know. Even maybe I wasn't good.
No, but you certainly earned the praise at that point. You mentioned it was a perfect day for Celtic. It was, absolutely. There would be even greater perfect days to come in a Celtic jersey in the future for yourself. Of course, that season, in terms of silverware, we don't achieve anything in that sense. The following season, of course, we win the League Cup. John Barnes and Kenny Dalglish. But I was just curious, in your opinion, over those 2 seasons, you were performing certainly in that first season. What do you think was missing for the team that we didn't reach the heights that we would go on to?
When I came, my first game I saw play, we went to Zurich. In the European Cup, we lost and we've been eliminated, and I don't know what missing that time that for this team. Maybe some players, like, because we have to be honest. After when Martin came, brought very good players. Came later. Okay, Stilian came with John Barnes, but Sati, Lenny, after Thompson. A lot of good qualities players came from England. From English football. That was really important for Celtic. For that team was better for European challenge,
Yeah, of course.
Because to be honest, Scottish League, if you have team for the Scottish League, you have to have team for European, and the quality of the players came better.
As the years went on. But let's come to before we come actually to Martin and Neil's arrival. One thing I wanted to ask you, because we've spoken before, but I never got a chance to ask you this. We spoke about that the John Barnes, Kenny Dalglish season. But at the start of that season, one of your really special moments in a Celtic jersey was here at Celtic Park against Hearts when you controlled the ball with your backside. Just talk me through that. I mean, what prompted you to do that?
It's trick what you try to do on the training. I was young and some coach showed me that coach who was player before, he was coaching to me when I was young. He showed me, look at that, if you one day you can control with your mom. And I tried on the training many times, but in the game you have to have good ball to do it, you know, and after also idea to do it, you know, and I saw then around me nobody. I was really alone in the side, and there came long ball. For that idea came just up. I did, you know, I did twice. First in Slovakia or Czechoslovakia league, and second in Glasgow, you know. But it's not possible to do it every day. It's not, because the idea must come. And you have to have the good ball to do it.
It's an unbelievable Moravčík moment. It's just fantastic. But
it's because I think even Maradona didn't do that.
There we go.
Messi also.
Listen,
only me.
Only you, exactly. You're in a league of your own. Absolutely. There's no doubt about that. But let's talk about the summer of 2000. Okay, Martin O'Neill comes in to Celtic Park, and we know what happens then. But what were your first impressions of Martin O'Neill? You had been in the game for a long time at that point. You had played under lots of managers. But what was your initial thoughts about Martin O'Neill?
We didn't know each other, you know. I came a little bit late for pre-season. He was already here. He put me to play wing back a little bit, the position what was not really a good position for me. And he wasn't happy with my performance, you know. And end of the day, when we came back to Glasgow, I tried to speak to him. He was listening to me. He was nice, because he said, "Sorry, I don't know you, you know, because, you know, I didn't watch French league." It's normal, you know. That time wasn't really everything on the YouTube. You could see the every, you know, possible highlights, you know, that. And just we've been talking together, and I tried to explain to him my position, what is my best position on the team, what I can bring for the team, what kind of the qualities, you know. And he was listening to me. He said, "Okay, I give you a chance." And maybe 1 week after, we went to Luxembourg, and I scored 2 goals, and we won 4-0 or 4-1. And he understood then what I'm able to do, what kind of player I am. And he said, "Fine, now I try to use you the maximum possible for the best for the team, you know." And everything happened perfectly, because I played a lot of games. I didn't play all the time, but I played many games, important games also. 6-2 when we won, I start. And when we were 3-0, I start. I started against Juventus. I started many important games, because Martin, he knew use my quality for a special game, because special games sometimes need some special player.
Yeah, and that was you, of course.
No, because, you know, but, I mean, type of the players what I was for the good important games when we want to be more attacking team, you know.
And you were a player with the ability to conjure up a piece of magic. There's absolutely no doubt about that. But you mentioned one of those games there, 6-2, early in that season, 6-2 against Rangers here at Celtic Park. You're involved in the first 3 goals for Celtic that day. What's your memories of that day?
You know, I was really proud about that game, because, you know, to set up goals sometimes is most important than score the goal, because I remember the goal what Paul Lambert scored.
Yeah.
I made the trick, a little bit slide, but after I put him ball perfect, then he scored goals. It's really, it was big pleasure for me to make also goals for Henrik or Sati or John Hartson, because. And sometimes it was easy, because, you know, when you have on the reception the quality of the players like Henrik, like Sati, like Hartson, it's easy, because you make dribbling up, good cross, and the players is on the good position. That team was do it and composed by the players. And Martin always said, put the ball on the wings cross and put the ball for the players, because we had a very good players that position.
It was a wonderful team that we had. It was such a wonderful
for
time.
That, sometimes I didn't watch, just good ball, good goal, instead good ball, we arrived to penalty box. you knew then that the players will be there and score the goals because they've been high qualities attacker.
Strikers and finishers.
Strikers,
But I mean, you mentioned, I mean, like we say, they're a wonderful team back then, and obviously in that first season under Martin, we win the lot, we win the treble. We had the league wrapped up that year in early April, but of course we still went to Ibrox after that and won 3-0. You of course scored 2 brilliant goals that day, one of which is very similar to a goal that you scored obviously for St Etienne when you cut back and then put it near post.
Yeah, because same, for example, Henrik, when he played for Barcelona, he played for Manchester, he scored same goals what he scored in the, because you don't change your style of the game, you always same.
Yeah.
Just you play for different club. For that, my quality was just make dribbling and strike, right, left foot. That was my quality, you know. Similar Henrik, when Henrik got ball in the run, his finishing was brilliant.
Yeah.
He never panic. Never panic. He's just job or easy ball. For that, he scored 200 goals, you know, because he didn't miss a lot of chances, you know.
Let me ask you, Lubo, about Henrik, because on a really well-known podcast recently, Henrik Larsson said that you were the best player.
I have to say thank you very much. Well, I was very popular in Slovakia for 3 days.
you said
everybody wanted to speak to me.
I mean, it's a fantastic accolade to receive from someone like Henrik. But let me ask you. Let me ask you then. What was Henrik like?
He's a nice guy because I think we have a very good relationship, very good cooperation in the game, because he wasn't never. I have to say, Henrik was never greedy. Never greedy about give the ball when I score goals. Many times it was Henrik who gave me last pass. You know, he scored many goals, but he was also the guy who set up a lot of goals. You know that he was absolutely top. He scored left foot, right foot, free kicks, penalties, every possibility. But I didn't really miss him big chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was quiet and good position and clever finishing, you know that for that score many goals. He was very intelligent on the game. For that, with him was very easy to play because his run was very good timing, good running. You know, easy to play with him.
Is Henrik Larsson the best player you ever played with?
Absolutely. Yeah. I had chance to play 2 years with Laurent Blanc, was defender, a very, very good player, very world champion with France, you know. But Henrik was special, really, number one, because his quality of striker was absolutely great. When I see his goals sometimes on YouTube, and you know his position for header, for left foot, right foot, running, and intelligent finishing,
He's brilliant.
Never panicked in the situation. Always, maybe missed some chances, but not really.
Yeah.
No,
it was so special, and it's interesting. I could sit here all night talking to you about memories, but I know you want to get down the stairs and watch the game. Let's move on to the following season. We've won the treble, and then the next season we qualify for the Champions League for the first time. What did it mean to you personally to have reached that stage at that stage in your career?
You know, when you are a player on the beginning, and I start to play for national team. What is your first thing? First thing is one day play European Championship or World Cup. Yeah. That it's your focus, because it's the most important tournament in the football world, you know. Mm-hmm. And after when you play for the team like Celtic and you win the league, what is your focus? Your focus is Champions League. And because in Champions League, the best team in the Europe, and you want to play against best, you want to be compare with the best player in Europe.
Yeah.
Because the clubs like Juventus, what we play, FC Porto, they have a lot of foreigners, a lot of good players. You don't play against a national team, you play against good team with composed by good players, Juventus came here with Trezeguet, with Del Piero, fantastic players.
And of course, that night you made your first start in the Champions League. I know that, having read a few things through the years and heard you speaking about it, it was going to be something that meant a lot to you to get to start a match in the Champions League. And of course, Martin O'Neill gave you that start. What was the feeling inside when you were standing there and the Champions League anthem was playing?
I think that game, it was not a surprise for me to play, because when we won 3-0 in Ibrox, it was a surprise to play, because I didn't expect during the week, in the training. But that time, Martin started to speak to me maybe 2-3 days before the game. He said, "You will start. I think you're ready." I said, "Obviously, I'm ready, because I want to play that type of the game, because it's the against best team in Europe." When I was young, I remember I played for Nitra, and Sparta Prague that time was 7 in a row champion, and we beat them in Nitra from 4 times, 3 times, and 1 draw. Always for me was motivation, extra motivation to play against the best and show and compare with the best how good I am, or how good I can be, or something. For me, that game, Champions League, was last chance to show that I had quality play the high level in Europe. That was my last chance.
And you showed it that night, because you were fantastic.
No, I tried to my best, but because I missed my career European, because with Saint-Etienne, I didn't play European football, European Cup, and after I went to Bastia, we played Intertoto Cup, what was not the same level like Champions League. And I was always thinking, it's really pity that I couldn't play at the level maybe many times.
Yeah, of course.
I said that last time maybe I tried to do my best and make first for the team good result, make pleasure for myself, and end of the day, we've been really happy all stadium, because we beat very good team Juventus.
It's fantastic. It was one of the great European nights at Celtic Park.
After Celtic beat Barcelona.
Yeah, of course. It's one of those. It's a game that still gets spoken about.
It means for Celtic it's important to play that game against the best. Yeah. And we had a very good team. Later on, next season, we play final of UEFA Cup. Yeah. Because that team was ready for that
challenge.
Challenge. Because we had a very good games in the Champions League. After, you can expect something better next season.
And of course, that following season, by that point, of course, you had left Celtic Park. You bowed out as a champion, of course, again. But
that we didn't win.
But, yeah.
No.
Let me ask you something just before we finish up, because I know there's plenty of other people who want to speak to you here at Celtic Park tonight. When you look back on your time here as a Celtic player, what's your fondest memory?
I was lucky, man. I was lucky, man, because Mr. Wenklosh brought me here. Without Mr. Wenklosh, I never come to Celtic. No chance, because who can find the player who is, for example, in Duisburg and pick him up 33 years old and come bring to Celtic? No one from Celtic. Very small chance to find the player like me. Yeah. But Mr. Wenklosh, he brought me because he knew everything about me. He knew then I'm able to play for Celtic. And after what's happened after, fantastic. I know that the situation now in Celtic is not perfect. But I think the players must have confidence that then even me, I come first season, no title. Second, little title. But after I won treble.
Yeah.
It's never end, you know. You have to work hard and believe yourself, and by the hard games maybe build the confidence, and end of the day you maybe win the league, or because Nygren never won the league yet. Yeah. You know, for someone it's the first season for Celtic, and maybe it's for new guys, for Tranchara also it's a new challenge, maybe win the league.
Here's hoping. Lubo, you're an absolute gentleman. Okay. Thank you very much for coming in, and thank you for watching or listening to this episode of the official Celtic FC podcast with the gift from God himself,
Thank you very much.
Lubo Moravčík. Thank you very much, Lubo, and thank you very much.
All the best.
Hail, hail.